In a small coastal town in Ghana, where the sea never slept and fishermen swore the waves could speak, there was a secret no one dared to tell. Every year, on the night of the blood moon, a mermaid was said to rise from the ocean to sing beneath the palm trees at Cape 3 Points. Her name was Nyarko, the sea's daughter with eyes like polished shells and hair longer than any woman's dream. Her golden hair was said to hold power. Whoever touched it would never know poverty again. But there was one rule whispered among the old fishermen: never cut it. Because that hair was not just beauty, it was her soul. One humid night, 3 friends, Kojo, Esi, and Minsa, decided to break the rule. They were desperate. The town's fishing business had collapsed. Nets returned empty. Kojo owed a loan shark. Esi's mother was dying. Minsa had lost his boat to a storm. So when an old foreigner arrived in town, promising them $10,000 for a lock of a real mermaid's hair, greed drowned their fear. They planned it like a robbery. Esi would lure the mermaid with a song. Kojo would hold the net. Minsa would bring the scissors, forged by a blacksmith who had sworn never to ask what they were for. On the night of the blood moon, they went to the rocky shore, hearts drumming faster than the waves. And she came, Nyarko, her voice floating like silk in the wind, her hair glowing gold under the red moonlight. Esi stepped forward, pretending to be mesmerized. "Please, sing for us," she begged softly. The mermaid smiled. "Humans are greedy," Amma said. The song began, soft, haunting, like the sea breathing. Then Kojo threw the net. The mermaid screamed, her tail thrashing wildly. They pulled her in, her tears turning into pearls as they hit the ground. Minsa reached for her hair, his hands shaking. "Don't do it," Amma whispered. "You'll curse your bloodline." But desperation won. With one swift snip, her golden hair fell to the sand. The moon dimmed, the wind went still, and for a heartbeat, everything went quiet. Then she vanished, leaving behind only her hair in a pool of blood-colored water. The next morning, they sold the hair to the foreigner. True to his word, he gave them the money in crisp US dollars. They laughed, danced, and drank all night. Kojo bought a new boat. Esi paid for her mother's treatment. Minsa built a bar by the beach and called it the Golden Tide. But the joy didn't last. A week later, Kojo's new boat sank on a calm sea, killing his 2 brothers who were on board. Esi's mother recovered, but Esi woke up bald the next morning, every strand of her hair gone. Minsa's bar caught fire mysteriously one night, burning down with 2 tourists inside, and the town started whispering that the sea was angry again. Then came the twist no one saw coming. The foreigner returned. Only this time, he wasn't a man. He was Nyarko in human form. Her golden hair had regrown, cascading down her back. She walked into Minsa's ruined bar, sat on the ashes, and smiled at the terrified villagers. "You sold my soul," she said calmly. "Now I'll buy yours." From that day, strange things happened in the town. Fishermen found gold coins in their nets, but the moment they touched them, their skin peeled like paper. Women started disappearing at night, their hair found floating on the water. And every full moon, a new name was whispered by the sea: Kojo, Esi, Minsa, one by one. The final blow came when the sea swallowed the whole village one night. Only one person survived, Esi's mother. She was found days later, sitting on the rocks, her eyes blank, murmuring, "The sea doesn't forgive. It only waits." But here's the scandal nobody talks about. Months after the flood, a luxury resort was built on that same coastline, funded by a mysterious company owned by a woman with golden hair and sea-green eyes. She called the place the Siren's Rest. Rich men came from all over the world to stay there. Some never returned. They say if you stand by the shore at night, you can still hear her laughter mixing with the waves. Sweet, haunting, and vengeful. Because the real curse wasn't the hair. It was the price of greed.